Cheers, everybody. So if you joining, man, go ahead and like right now. We're going to go ahead and get into Bitcoin behind the bar. If you don't know what's going on by now, Bitcoin has did something that you don't really see often in your lifetime. This asset has become available to the world. It's a commodity that came available to the world. This is like rare as heck, but a lot of people don't really understand this. And I know like everybody's expecting the price to just shoot up because what happened was that it became an ETF. Well, it just got officially approved to be ETF status by the SEC, and it went live yesterday. It was approved on Wednesday after 4 p.m. and it went live yesterday. And I believe that this right here is going to be the next step to push this to the next level. So, with that being said, let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin. I was just telling you about the ETFs. Let's talk about the ETFs. The SEC approved 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs. If you don't know, there's the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, Bitwise, Hashdex, iShares, Valkyrie, ARC 21 Shares, Invesco, VanEck, Wisdom Tree, Fidelity, and Franklin Bitcoin. About 3 of those are going to survive. I think it's going to be Grayscale because they got $28 billion worth of Bitcoin. I think it may be iShares, which is I think that is BlackRock. BlackRock has $10 trillion under management, so they're going to survive. And I like ARC 21 Shares because I just like Kathy Wood. She's a big Bitcoin advocate. I hope she wins with that one. 11 Bitcoin ETFs have been approved. This is astronomical. It's the biggest and the fastest growing ETF to $1 billion in less than like 24 hours. Gold did it, but it took them about a week or about a week or a month or something to do it. This is historic. People not really understanding what's going on, but that's all right. Now, my predictions is that this is going to take Bitcoin to the next level. It may take it over 100 this year. It may take it over $250,000 this year. If you don't have any Bitcoin, that's fine. But if you think it's a joke, it's not a joke anymore. The SEC just legitimized Bitcoin to the world. Get kind of hot in here. Your boy probably shouldn't have had the hoodie on, but I'm all right though. So I just want to tell you about that. I think it's gonna go up. I know the price went down from like 46 to 43 right now. What is that? I think it's at 42,841. So it just ran up this whole year about 150%. It was at 17,000 when we started the year of 2023. It's 2024. It's at 42. So what I'm saying, the return on investment is the best asset you can hold, regardless of what you say. And I'll show you proof right here. So right here, if you held Bitcoin for 1 year, comparison to gold, just this last year, if you just brought Bitcoin at the beginning of the year last year, in comparison to gold and the S&P 500, you'll be up 164%. What I just told you, I think it started like $17,000, $18,000 at the beginning of the year. It's at 43, so 36. Like, yeah, that's about 164%. Great investment right there. All right, and if you held it for 2 years, even during the worst year of 2022, you'll be at 8% come up. That's better than zero, but you won't be beating the gold, but you will be beating the S&P 500 because everything had a bad year. Held it for 3 years, 24%, 4 years, 466%. You see how ridiculous it get after 4 years? 1,000%, 5 years, 241%, 6 years, 5,000%, 7 years, 10,000. It gets kind of crazy. So all I'm telling you is don't ignore the best asset in the world. So I know a lot of y'all tune in for the Henny. Hey, I appreciate the like. I know all y'all tune in for the Henny and all this stuff. So I wore the Henny shirt, but y'all don't notice I still got my Bitcoin chain on right here. Yes, sir. I enjoy collecting Bitcoin. I enjoy collecting Hennessy, and I enjoy talking about these drinks and what's going on. So I just decided to make a whole Jake Fever Presents who he is. Shoot, it is what it is. If you have any questions about this stuff, I can possibly field them. But right now, I just want to tell you, Do not ignore what just happened. This is a historic event that happened January 10th, that Bitcoin as a commodity has been legitimized by the SEC in the United States, and they legitimized it as a commodity, and it has legs now. It's gonna run. It's gonna run. It may feel like it's not. It may feel short term, but it's definitely gonna run. Just want to give y'all that information. That's my projections. It's not financial advice, but I'm just telling you, do not ignore the best asset in the world.